Traders, it's recap time. Let's have a look at our trades today. Take a look at LettoChannels on the micro NASDAQ. So here's the NASDAQ chart. Had a good short opportunity early in the morning, 8:30. Let's see here. Draw my ruler. Went to target. We had another long signal right here at the open. That went to target plus some. Certainly could have gone all the way rail to rail. So that's a winner. And we did have one that went down. Certainly would have been a break even had you taken it. And this one was certainly a winner all the way. Jose. So that's the NASDAQ. Let's take a look at natural gas. And natural gas had a loser or two in the open. Well, before the open, this is 7 o'clock in the morning. You might have gotten out with a little break even or something, but that's fine. Going short up here, it would have been, you have to be nimble because there's not a clear signal. Market rolls over, comes down here to a beautiful buy setup right there. We go to target in a pretty good hot minute. And there's looking at 75 ticks of profit. That's in natural gas. Let's move over to the ES. Now the ES has been a little bit less productive than the NASDAQ was today. But we did have that short early in the morning that we kind of poked at with the micro NASDAQ chart. That was a good trade here. Certainly this one you probably would have gotten stopped out at here. Here would have gotten stopped out as well. And then just on the Friday afternoon, it just has drifted off. Not much going on there. Gold has been completely sporadic. Let's take a look at the gold. Now you can see when a market has been sporadic in the past, you get these big gaps in LettoChannels. So again, we're looking at the upper band here, which is overbought. Lower band here is oversold. And you can see that during the past history, that's what these bands measure. There has just been an awful lot of downside here to gold. In the recent past, it really took a tumble, didn't it? Couple $100,000 move in gold. So the volatility is all over this place. That is gold. Copper is a little bit more stable. Let's see, we had a good trade in copper here earlier today. He would have broken even there, but eventually it did go to target. This gets a little muddy in here. Going short here, we would have eventually hit target had you held on that long. Here, not too bad as either. This was a little break-even trade at least. And then this one is just kind of drifting off on Friday afternoon. If you go to the timing chart, now this is a chart that I use to actually place a timed entry. So when I get a overbought signal, it'll print this red rectangle, and that is used for my entries. Yes. So if we go here, I look for it to break down below the red rectangle, and then it's got to come back and hit that low again. Now another thing here is I've got a volume profile chart on here, which is printing out the low volume nodes. So this line is a line of support. I wouldn't want to be selling into that support, and it certainly proved to be pretty solid, good support level here. Now, when we get a little bit later in the morning here, about 10:08, we get a red rectangle up here. And I like to trade again when it breaks down below this little bop below the red rectangle. I would have traded going short here and put the stop up above that high. And we would have been singing profitable songs on that trade all the way down to this low volume node, $750 in copper. We have another setup here. Trade below on a breakout. We would have gotten stopped out had we gone short here, right there. But now this one then becomes a short opportunity. Since it broke below here, we would have gone short here, put our stop up above there, perhaps above here. But target there was 362. So this is how LettoChannels provides this target entry data. There again, we see a push below that rectangle. Go short there. Yeah, if you followed the moving average, you would have gotten out with 262 to the good. And I think it's just kind of drifted off since there. Yeah, so there's some good opportunities. We'll take a look at silver. Silver actually didn't do so badly today. It's settling down. Perhaps some of the volatility is finally coming down. Going short here, we would have hit a target if you didn't get shaken out on a stop loss, right? Here's another good setup going short. We hit target right here. Here we have a good push into target. We didn't quite reach it. We do hit our target coming off of this overbought region down into there. So a couple of good trades in silver if you've got a big budget, because the volatility is off the charts. I like that. Volatility off the charts. All right, folks. That's it. Just a quick recap. Thank you so much for joining me. I wish you all the best this weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Get out and enjoy the warm weather if you are warming up like I am here in my town of Florida here. And God bless you all. I wish you good things. Feel free to drop me an email. I'm at ben@sbgtradingcorp.com. Leave a comment, like my video, or subscribe to my channel. All right, guys. Blessings to you.